Bittensor. So Bittensor has been up and running for a while now, and really is getting quite a lot of acclaim. Like, people are really bullish on this. It's obviously machine learning, AI driven crypto, trying to become like the perfect marketplace effectively for all AI services. It's obviously riding a wave of AI that we're currently seeing, and could in theory do very, very well in this bull cycle, although I would argue has already done very, very well. So we'll see where it can go. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. When I did the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. They were ones that I expected were going to make a lot of money. If you'd have done the same, popped $100 into each of the coins when I released the videos about them, and then sat on them for 16 months and then sold them, your total profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand, which is pretty damn good. Now, the reason I talk about the year and a half is that's not what we have now. We're in a bull cycle. Bitcoin's been rallying. The altcoin season hasn't kicked off yet, but when it does, it's going to rip. It's going to rip fast. If you don't have a portfolio, or your portfolio is full of trash, now is the time to do something about it, because if you're going to wait 2-3 months, it's going to be too late and you're going to have missed a ton of profit. So go on to copymycrypto.com, have a look at that site. That is the site I run where I share my portfolio with all my members. You can see what my members have made, the profits that they've had. There's a reason that there are so many members on the site, thousands and thousands, and that is because of the profits. Copymycrypto.com is where I share, whenever I add to my portfolio with a new coin, I tell my members what coin I'm adding and at what price. Whenever I sell a coin, I tell my members what coin I'm selling and at what price. There's no work for my members. They make the exact same profit. And if that sounds good to you guys, just head over to the site, read through it, and try it out, guys. Because if you don't have a portfolio, or again, your portfolio is full of rubbish, it will absolutely help you out, guys. Now, Bittensor. So Bittensor, as you can see, already at a pretty damn good price, like high price. It's also worth noting as well that Bittensor has only been around for like a year and a few months. At points it was as low as $39. At other points it's been as high as the 700s. In fact, its all-time high is $767. What is Bittensor? Well, it's an open source protocol that powers a decentralized blockchain-based machine learning network. The machine learning models train collaboratively and are rewarded in TAO according to the informational value that they offer the collective. TAO also grants external access, allowing users to extract information from the network while tuning its activities to their needs. Their vision is to create a pure market for AI, an incentivized arena where consumers and producers of valuable commodities can interact in an open, transparent context. How is it secured? Well, Bittensor uses several different ways of securing the network. At its core, it utilizes a token-based incentive mechanism which rewards miners for contributing to the network's collective knowledge. This system not only motivates participants to enhance the network's capabilities, but also decentralizes control, which means it prevents any single entity from dominating the platform. That's always a good thing. They've also bolstered the security by incorporating several different measures designed to maintain the fair ecosystem that they have. These include protocols to deter cheating, thereby ensuring that contributions are genuine. Additionally, the platform offers optional hotkey security features, providing users with the means to safeguard their assets when interacting with the network. Privacy is another cornerstone. Through robust privacy integrations, the platform ensures that users' data and transactions remain secure, fostering a safe environment for the development and distribution of AI. Now, it is worth noting there is potential for these guys to have an issue because of the privacy element. Privacy is a very touchy subject with governments. EU have made a point of having as many privacy coins as possible banned. And that's why we've seen some projects like Horizon re-identify as a non-privacy coin to try and make sure that they're not delisted, which is what's happened in a number of different jurisdictions. So there is potential that Bittensor could have issues down the line with regards to that. It's in DCG's portfolio and Polychain Capital's portfolio. Now, it is worth noting that Bittensor, as of right now, are a very, 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 very strong project in terms of the momentum that they've garnered within the actual network. When you take a look at Bittensor Scan, you can see that 5.7 million of these tokens are staked out of like just shy of 7 million tokens. So the mass majority are staked. What does that mean? Well, realistically, it means, look, there's no selling pressure. There's very little selling pressure. It's all staked. And there's 87,000 active accounts, which again is a very good sign in terms of the amount of people that are interested in the project. Obviously, if we wanted to check the accounts, we can't really see a fat lot. All you can see, again, is private information. Okay, so again, they've kept everything pretty good in that regard. Staking events, as you can see, there's lots of staking events that are occurring consistently. This is a very, 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 and unstaking events are occurring as well, but tiny amounts comparative to what's being staked. Again, really, 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 really strong sign for Bittensor. That level of security is outstanding. You can explore through what they are, whether it's Bittensor Paradigm, which is talks about their vision as a decentralized AI company. You can look through their philosophy and what is their aim, as well as the charter, which is the delegates charter. So all this does is explain the sort of agreements in AI between the network and participants. Interesting, very, very interesting. Again, what I would be concerned with from a long-term perspective is the risk of that privacy element. Because without the ability to remove the privacy element, which a number of projects have, like you can add additional features to underpin privacy rather than it being a guarantee. So the projects that you can add that privacy feature to, like you can add a privacy feature to a transaction, they've been okay with governments because it's not a guaranteed feature. A guaranteed feature with privacy could be an issue down the line. It really is worth noting on that regard. And if they are flagged by governments like the EU, then there's going to be issues in terms of trading. Now, Bittensor, it is worth noting, is on Binance, of course. It's also on Gate, KuCoin, etc. It isn't on Coinbase as of yet. So again, with the trading volume that is occurring on Bittensor, which is pretty good, it's only 46 million in the past 24 hours. But if you just look at consistent daily transaction or daily volume, usually it's hovering around the sort of 50 million mark pretty regularly. A few days where it's in the couple 100 million mark. Obviously, there's going to be a limit to how much volume goes through Bittensor, and part of that is down to the fact that, guess what, there's not a lot of the supply out. There's like 1.2 million or so that are actually in circulation. So there's a limit to how much volume can come through. Token distribution wise, it's got their halving is in October of 2025. There's a nice slow release of the token, so there's not going to be a huge dump on anyone. Again, that's a real big positive. I think the only negative, and it's a hypothetical negative, I suppose, or a potential negative, is the privacy element and how do governments feel about it. And I am certainly not a pro-government advocate or anything like that, but the reality is that they can stop you from being able to do much. If they remove the ability to trade a coin, it's going to be very, very difficult for that coin to garner any positive price action. So it's worth noting that could be a risk to you as an investor. Overall, though, I think Bittensor, with the AI narrative that's currently in place this year, with the evolution of ChatGPT, I think we're inevitably going to see quite a lot of AI coins that can do quite well based off of just that ChatGPT narrative and the AI narrative. Bittensor is going to ride that wave probably better than most because of its immediate and successful surge in price that we've seen over the past year. So it's very well positioned to hit quadruple digits. I would not be shocked at all to see Bittensor rally all the way up to over $1,000. There is certainly a world where Bittensor could in fact rally all the way up to $2,000 or $3,000. But obviously then the market cap's getting quite high. As of right now, I don't think they've got enough in place to be warranting a market cap of 20 billion or even necessarily 12.5 billion, but a positive bull cycle can do enough to pump this. But at the very least, I think $1,000 is still hittable. And again, depending on how strong this AI narrative is, we could easily see this run up to $2,000 in spite of the fact that it doesn't necessarily deserve that kind of price action as of right now. AI is here. It's been here a long while and it is inevitable. So really the only question is how big an impact is AI going to have this year? And that will be something that we figure out based on how people like the mainstream media report everything to do with ChatGPT. But it is a very, very interesting time if you are an AI coin holder. And if you're a Bittensor holder, because if you got in early doors, you've probably or certainly done very well, and there's probably even more room for this to run. Let me know what you guys think about Bittensor. How high do you think this can go in this bull cycle? Is anyone thinking in the $5,000 region? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is join up at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run, where I share with all my members the coins that I own. If you go to the site now, you will see what my members have earned. This year is going to be no different. We're already in a bull cycle. So now's the time to actually get your portfolio sorted. I keep talking about the time frame. We are already in a bull cycle. If you are looking at waiting a month, 2 months, 3 months to sort your portfolio, it's going to be too late and you're going to miss a ton of profit. Now is actually the time to get your portfolio sorted. And if you read through the site, you will see what my members have earned, what successes we've had, and realize that it's probably a site you've got to try out, guys. That is it from me. Hope you all have a good day. Take it easy. Bye-bye.